Megan, and I'm at Snap Fitness Hollymead to bring you a Bosu Burn workout. So you've probably seen this in the gym before. It's this contraption that's flat on the bottom and rounded on the top. If you've never used the Bosu before, this is going to be a great introduction. If you have, you might get some new ideas, all right? So we're going to work everything today. We're going to work core, lower body, upper body, and we're also going to kick up our cardio a little bit, okay? So we're going to use it all different ways. You ready? Let's get started. So we're going to start with a nice warm up. Get your ball in front of you, stand behind it, and I just want you to take your toe, start tapping that little circle in the center of the ball, okay? Right now, just let your arms do what they want to do. We're just going to start getting heart rate. Sorry, I have someone in here talking to me. That's if you're wondering why I'm looking over there. All right, now I want you to just take your arms into some bicep curls. Start bringing that blood up to your upper body. Just preparing yourself. So Bosu stands for both sides up. All right, so we can use this ball in different ways. We can have it down so the dome side is on the floor. We can have it so the flat side is on the floor, and we're going to play around with that today, okay? I'm going to show you lots of different modifications. Overhead now. Taking up the cardio a little bit. I've got people in class right now, but they are hidden. So, so if you see me making comments, that's who I'm talking to. Feel your heart coming up a little bit. I should note we're also going to be working our balance today. The Bosu is great for that. It challenges your balance, gets all your muscles working together. Few more, 2, 1. Now I want you to take your foot, aim it towards the center, little hops. Okay? Sort of like you're a soccer player. Let your arms balance you. We're going to finish our warm-up with 40 seconds of these toe taps. Got my timer going. You can go faster, go faster. So my ponytail flies around. 40 seconds here. Then we'll get into the meat of the program. Look at my hair. This wasn't the best hairstyle for this workout. Might have to change it. We're almost there. There's the beat. All right. Might be fixing that later. Make sure, I should have said this before, make sure you have a couple sets of dumbbells handy, as well as a mat and your water. All right, I'm going to grab my water, right back, because you're going to need it. All right. Make sure the space around your Bosu ball is clear. I'm going to have you turn the ball so that these little knobbies are facing forward and back, because we're going to be doing a side-to-side movement here, okay? So let's start with our left leg on the Bosu ball. Put it on that little circle in the middle. We're going to start with squats, all right? So sit back. Woo. Notice how that unstable surface makes this more difficult. 6 more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to hold it down and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stand. And again, make sure your shoulders are down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Feel that burn in your outer thigh there? All right, we're coming to the other side. Same thing on this side, all right? We're gonna start with 12 slow squats. Let those arms counterbalance you. Make sure your knee is about over your ankle on that leg that's on the floor. Chest should be up. Two more. Now 8 singles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got some people in here burning, so I hope you're burning with me. All right, so we're gonna leave the legs alone for a little bit, work on the back and the core, okay? If you need to grab a stretch at any time. Quad stretch usually feels nice after that, all right? Okay, so we're gonna do a plank back row. I'm gonna have you put your hand on the center of the ball. We're coming back into a plank. We're gonna grab one heavy dumbbell, and we're gonna work those lat muscles that run down the back. Ready? Let's come up into your plank, hand right under the shoulder, and row up. Keeping that elbow alongside your body, keeping the hips facing the ground. Four more. And the lights turned off on me. 2, 1. All right, switch to the other side. There we go. Same thing on the other side. Ready? And go. Six more. Belly button to the spine. 2 more. All right, good job. Let's go back into some legs here. We're gonna do a side leg lift. I'm gonna have you put your left knee on the center of the ball. Back up a little bit actually, so that you can put your back toe on the floor and give you a little anchor. And we're gonna lift, right? Keeping that foot facing me. Good job. Feeling that? Five more. Two, and 1. Good job. You feel that outer thigh? We're really working those today. Same thing on the other side. Knee in the center of the ball. Make sure you have a little anchor. So your toes on the floor in the back. Lots happening here. Remember, your abs are always working to keep you stable. And there's usually one side, this is my side, that's a little less flexible. Try not to rush through it. Three more. 2, 1. Beautiful. Feeling your legs? I know I am. All right. Let's use the Bosu to work our chest muscles now. We worked our back when we did those plank rows. Let's work chest. So I'm going to have you flip the Bosu over onto the domed portion. You might want to grab a mat. Have it under your knees. So there's a couple options here. Level 1, I'm going to have you on your knees, doing your push-ups. Level 2, straight leg, all right? We're just going to do 12 today. Ready? a couple options as well. You can hold onto the handles if that's more comfortable, or you can put your hands flat on the Bosu. All right? 12 reps. Everyone, let's go. Think about bringing your chest over that little center valve in the bottom of the Bosu. Four more. Abs in. Beautiful. Feel your chest muscles. That is a great Bosu exercise, all right? You can throw those in, you can practice, get your reps up, you will feel it, all right? Let's move on. We are going to go on to a plank with a knee to the nose and a leg extension, all right? So you're gonna have your hands in the center of the Bosu, don't side down again. We're gonna start with our right leg. So bring your right leg towards your nose, lift it in the back, set it down, all right? Now opposite leg. In, booty squeeze, and down. And again, in, booty squeeze, down. In, lift, feel that cheek, and down. In, lift, feel that cheek, down. In, lift, and down. A few more. In, lift, down. In, lift, down. One more on each side. In, lift, down. In, lift, and down. Beautiful. All right, let's see what we got next. We're gonna pick up the cardio again. Gonna have you put your dome flat side down. So we're gonna modify what we did last time with those side squats. So let's start on this side of the ball. Hands in front, we're gonna squat. Then we're gonna step over, squat. So we're alternating, all right? Squat, step over, squat, squat, step over, squat. Keep doing that. I'm gonna get my timer because we're gonna kick it up. Now we're gonna go side to side, fast. 40 seconds. My clients love when I make them do this. You can always do this on the floor. No Bosu, if that's just too much. Good job. Rock it up to the sky. A few more. Oh, thank you, timer. All right. We're going to continue with some legs. I'm going to have you step in front of the Bosu. We're going to do a lunge. All right? Whew, I need a little bit of water. Grab some if you need it. What I'm going to have you do, put your foot up on that Bosu, take a little hop forward, we're doing a lunge. Ready? This instability really kicks up the challenge here. We're doing 12 on each leg for today. Make sure your front ankle is under your knee at the bottom of that movement. Couple more. Woo. Weeble wobbling's okay. All right, straight to the other side. Woo. These Bosus are always a challenge, let me tell you. That's the beauty of them. When you're in a lunge, you're going up and down, Chest is always up. All right. We are elevators, not escalators. So I always remember. 4 more. Last one. Beautiful. All right. We're gonna do some triceps. One more cardio and then we'll do core and we're done, all right? So I'm gonna have you sit on the ball. Then I'm gonna have you plant your hands right on the top of that ball. Scoot your butt off it. And we're gonna do tricep dips, okay? So you're bending the elbows, lifting and lowering. So you've probably done this on a chair, but this little unstable surface just makes those triceps scream a little bit here. Make sure your butt is close to the Bosu here. Let those triceps do the work. Little tiny muscles doing everything for you. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. One more cardio, then we'll finish with some core, and you're on your way. All right, so we're gonna do a repeater right on this Bosu. Let's have you plant your right foot into the Bosu. We're gonna bring a knee up towards the chest and back. So we're gonna start slow, and then we'll speed it up. So make sure that your chest is forward on this one. You don't wanna fall backwards. We're working the abs and the outer thigh. 40 seconds, a little faster if you can. You can keep it slow. You can even do this on the ground. This is also a great one to do on the step. Crunching that knee towards the chest. Beautiful. When you hear that beep, you're done. My outer thighs are feeling it today. All right. Whew. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Same thing on the other side. Abs and we're done. All right. Left foot on the ball. We'll start slow, just to get the feel of the movement. I'm gonna start the timer. Go faster if you can. Whoops. If you see me weeble wobbling, it's because I'm tired. Bosu is always harder than I think it's going to be. But never be ashamed of shaking. It means you're working hard. All right. Good job. A couple of core exercises, then we'll stretch, and we're on our way. So, once again, I'm going to have you sit on that ball. We're going to do double leg thrusters. Put your hands on the ball behind you just so you feel sturdy. You're just leaning back a little bit. Bring one knee in and then the other. So this is level 1, okay? If you're ready for level 2, come with me. We're going to have both knees in and out. So you're bringing the chest up while the legs go out. Or I should say, bringing the chest back while the legs go out. Does that make sense? Chest in while the legs come in. You know what I mean. You can see me. 12 more. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you're keeping that chin off the chest as you're doing that. All right, we are finishing with one last exercise, and it's got some cardio factor to it. It's the classic burpee with the Bosu. So we're not only going to be working the core, we're going to be working the cardio, and we're also going to add an overhead press to work those shoulders. Okay? So let's get ready. Let's flip the Bosu over. I'm going to show you level 1. All right, so this would be the easiest modification. Come down, little push up, back up, step in, push overhead. Level 2, step out, straight leg, push up, step in, and overhead. If you're ready for level 3, jump out, push up, jump in, overhead, and repeat. Okay? Whichever modification you choose, 40 seconds, and then we're done. All right? Go at your own pace. Out. So as we curl this in, we're getting some biceps, pushing overhead, getting some shoulders, chest, push up, and of course abs, as we kick those legs out, and hold plank. Almost there. All right, now let's stretch. We are done. So we worked a lot of inner thighs. I'm gonna have you put that Bosu dome side up. We're gonna do a little pigeon pose right on the Bosu. So bring your foot towards your groin here and just sit down. You can come forward if that feels good. You're gonna feel a nice release in that outer thigh. Gotta catch my breath on this one. And other side. So the leg comes in, foot's towards your groin. You just kind of prop that outer thigh onto the Bosu and gently breathe. And just let your body come to the place where you feel that nice stretch. Chances are you're going to be tighter on one side than the other. This feels a lot better for me on this side. That's very normal. All right, and I'm going to have you step off. I'm just going to have you put your pelvis right on the ball here. Just press up. You can look up towards the ceiling if that feels good. We're stretching the abs. They worked very hard today. Excellent. Now sit back, put your knees on the floor, sit back. Put your hands on top of that Bosu. Just do a nice child stretch here. Stretching out the back. Now I want you to come take a seat on the Bosu, like we did before. I'm going to have you cross one foot over your knee. Just lean forward. This is another great outer thigh stretch. Same thing on the other side. Just breathe. Feet out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Reach towards the toes, okay? Feel that hamstring release in the back of your legs there. So even if you land on your knees, shins, toes, wherever you are, just make sure you're feeling that stretch in the legs. If you're shaking at this point, you're going too far. This is dessert. This is the good part. You can have your feet on the floor again. Just grab behind the ball. and just push your chest forward, stretching those chest muscles. Then I want you to grab behind the elbow, get a little tricep stretch here. You can arch to the side a little bit, get into those obliques. Same thing on the other side. Back to center. Let's take a deep breath. Release one more time. Thank you for joining me for my Bosu burn workout. Hopefully you got some ideas that you can use when you're working out with the Bosu. And join me at my body sculpting class Tuesday, Thursdays, 5:15 at Snap Fitness Hollymead. Have a great night, guys.